This is peak construction season, and yet far too many construction sites on road and bridge projects throughout the state of New York are idle or soon will be. There are no blinking signs, no bulldozers, and most importantly, no workers with orange vests on because of the absence of a new state budget. The governor has refused to, up until now, refused to put monies to fund construction projects in the 1-week budget extenders that have passed the last 4 weeks. Now, I would emphasize this is not new spending that we're talking about. These are already appropriated funds with contracts in place. These are contractual obligations on the part of the state of New York, and I'm sure Mark will get into more detail regarding that. By cutting off the construction funds and payments to contractors, the contractors have been forced either to not bring back and rehire workers who've been laid off over the winter months, or in some cases have actually laid off workers or soon will be. We estimate that no fewer than 5,000 construction workers are in this category today, either not hired back or have been laid off because of this budget stalemate in Albany and the governor not including these construction funds in the emergency bills. This is the first time, this is the first governor who has refused to do this because of the late state budget. Now, this not only endangers critical infrastructure projects, but also endangers the financial stability of far too many families across New York who depend on that paycheck as they work. Now, this is just plain wrong. And I've been working very hard along with the Assemblyman, and he'll be talking next. I've been in constant contact with contractors such as Mark Galasso throughout my district. I have Suit Code over in Cortland, Economy Paving over in Cortland, Tioga Construction up in Herkimer County. I have these construction companies like Lancaster throughout my 7-county district. I've been in constant touch with the construction companies. I've even talked to the governor personally about this and have urged him to put these construction dollars in these emergency bills. So far, we have not been able to convince him to do that. You know, the legislature has been passing 1-week budget extenders for the last 4 weeks because we're a month without a new state budget. And I have been voting against these budget extenders because they're totally inadequate because of the fact they do not include these construction funds. And also in the Senate, I have been, as a member of the Republican Conference, we have introduced every week, the last 4 weeks, amendment to the budget bill to include these construction funds and authorize the payment these payments and the state living up to its contractual obligations to the construction companies. These amendments have failed by just one vote because not one single Democrat will come along with us regarding this. This, once again, that's just plain wrong. We're seeing here today, right behind us, you know, this budget stalemate and delay has a human face, and construction workers are just the first victims. You know, these no work signs that we see behind us, which will soon be going up in these idle construction sites, they are designed to help build public pressure on the governor and the legislative leaders to get a budget passed, and in the absence of the budget, at least make sure that the construction funds are included in these emergency appropriations that have been done the last few weeks. You know, today it's the construction industry, but you know what? The the not-for-profits, the schools, our hospitals, they could be next. They could be next. These appropriations, so these emergency bills that pass, totally inadequate. This is a serious situation. So in the short term, we want to see these construction monies included in the next budget extender. But let's face it, the real answer is get a budget done for the people of the state of New York, and let's not lose this construction season. Let's meet the other needs of the people of the state of New York. We're hoping that this no work signs that we see here behind us, that they will help us in our effort to get a budget done and get the construction workers working throughout the state of New York.